Excuse me. Do 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 do. Why does that look like it's muted? There we go. Why am I not getting video? Yeah! Cool! What do you mean? Yeah! Alright. We're live for the first time in a while. We're on Conan. Very fun game and having a lot of fun. I was smart and turned off the nudity ahead of time. So I ain't gotta worry about that little fiasco happening again. Well, hello! I'm sorry, I'm weird. Kinda hyper. It's been a while since I streamed, and I feel bad. I'm sorry. I should have been streaming a lot more, but I was playing a ton of GTA, and the N-word there, just Jesus, it was everywhere. Anyways, this is the last day of the Halloween event in Conan, so the stars stop falling, I'm guessing, at the end of the day, or midnight, probably, is when the servers will go down to be reset, unless they don't need to go down, but doesn't matter. Because what we're going to do is we're going to play Conan. And we're going to switch to live so I could see things as they happen. Now, I know, like, nobody's probably here right now, but I would like to point out the fact that I can't, where the bits thing is on your screen, I can't see anything in that section of the screen on mine. Alright, let's drop the video settings so we can... Is there like a shadow? Okay, I gotta do something. I gotta do this so I can get the proper frame rate in Conan. That's just me opening a Venom. My drink of choice, made by Dr. Pepper. Not sponsored, but dear God, would I love a sponsor from Dr. Pepper. I've never had a problem with Dr. Pepper drinks. I've always loved them. Hi. Alright, so this is the Halloween event. There's the moon. Stars are literally about to fall, or already did, and I missed them. You see my pig's health. So that is one of the newest updates, is pets. I don't know if you could have thralls follow you before, but now you can have pets, which is really cool. I picked up a boar baby and I raised him on plant fiber, and he grew into a regular boar. I missed that. Okay. There's such a thing as greater pets. Basically, you have to do some crazy quest to get some Shade Bloom. This is known as a king, an elk king. I know it's dark. I don't really know what I can do to change that. Until this event is over, it's going to be this perpetual dusk. I'm going to go ahead and skin him, because I'm going to need leather soon. If you use a skinning knife, you get more hide. If you use a cleaver, you get more meat. If you use a pick or an axe, you kind of get everything. I don't really know what gives you more out of that. In my experience, it kind of seemed like the axe gave you more hide. I could be wrong on that. But this is my Starfall hunting ground, basically. Some friends. Not really friends, but people I know. I met on here. I only played with Mad Dog once. I've only seen him once, so... Anyways, I have a neighbor who lives up there. And we generally fight for these, but it's... You also get fur from those guys. I tend to just stand on this rock and wait for Starfall. At the moment, boring, I know, but let me try and brighten things up. Alright, on my screen, that's really bright, so, like, that's comparable to daylight. I am not topless. I am actually wearing a Defari skin chest piece. Even though it's not made out of Defari skin, it's made out of leather, so... I don't know what's wrong with my bitrate. Fix yourself. Some of the you get from this event, cooked pork dinners, chili, extract, coal, demon blood sausage. I've made a bunch of them. I can make a lot of stuff now, so, I mean, this acrylian stuff is, like, amazing looking. And speaking of, I'm going to grab some wood so I can craft that. Because that will allow me to craft acrylian furniture, which I want to see what it looks like. This is a steel pick with a advanced tool upgrade kit, which makes them more efficient. So instead of 7 or 8, I get 8 or 9 per swing. I have the same thing on my pickaxe, and yeah, I don't need the resin because it's literally just garbage. There's a drum when you hover over things in your inventory for some reason. I can only hear it in my headphones. I don't hear it normally, so... the Aquilian stuff is DLC. I paid $10 for it on Humble, and so far I love it. That's what my shield is, that's what my daggers are, that's what my bow is. And I'm going to be wearing the Aquilian armor as soon as I can. I'm trying to get to level 4 in agility, which will allow me to dodge normally while wearing heavy armor. So, trying to do that. I have a cat that is laying in my giant cat head. As a joke, I stuffed him in it yesterday and he refused to get out. And now he just likes to lay in it. To be fair, it is like all foam and it's like cardboard for them. For cats, I guess. It gets warm. So. Yeah. So this is going to take 10 minutes to fall again. Let me actually go check out this person's face so I can show you some of the things that you do that I haven't gotten around to doing yet. I don't know why it looks so choppy. I could tell it's choppy. I'm watching it and I could see the choppiness. So this is my friend's house. She's missing a thing. Oh, her character's a female. But if I pull out my torch here, you can see that she has people standing guard. See? And a bear standing guard, and a wolf over there, and she has her pen right there. Mine is just temporarily in the water. Speaking of wolf, I need to find myself a wolf pup. I can have a wolf. I don't have one yet. Another thing, you hear the sawing in there. That's not my friend. That is actually if I could sneak inside her house here. Thanks to her leaving her back door open. And I gotta find the downstairs. She's actually passed out right there. That's her unconscious body. See? It's one of her thralls working the carpenter table. You can put thralls in things and they do work. There's entertainer thralls that just dance, and they cure your corruption, which you gain from exploring dark, dangerous places. So, you know, that is definitely a good thing to have, people to get rid of that. Yeah, she's done quite a few things that I just haven't gotten around to doing. It's not really being lazy. Like, you saw the building. I mean, if you were here. Like, you saw my building. I was building. And that's actually a feral wolf right there. I'm not going to harvest the wolf because I don't need his food or his hide or anything like that. I need thick leather mainly. I do need regular leather, but I have a ton of reptile hide to make into that, so... yeah. If you didn't see the building, don't worry, we're gonna get back there. It's massive. It's not that big, but I've also only been on the server like 4 days consistently on 3 different characters now. Started off on Cross, switched to Tata Kitty on Sin's account, and then I switched back to my account, which was the one Cross was on, and am now Nekomata, as my characters always are. There are some reasons for waiting for the Starfall. One of them is the fact that you can get a lot of items and such, and some of those items are corrupted stone, which I need about 104 more of. I hear birds, but I don't see them. I don't think like those birds you can actually see and kill anyways. There are birds that you can see and kill and all that good stuff, but I don't think you could do that to these ones, not like Skyrim. Anyways, yeah, corrupted stone. Like I said, you can get a lot of different stuff. I need to hit level 30 myself so I can start doing steel again. Why are you snorting so much? He eats desert berries. That's his like second favorite food. His favorite is Shade Spice Puffer Shrooms, which I don't have any Puffball Shrooms, and I don't have any Shade Bloom, so I can't make that, so he's stuck with that. Also, if you feed them Shade Spice stuff, they get like a 30% chance to turn into a greater pet, which I was talking about, and they just have a lot more health. I actually have 3 other pets at the moment, all in my pen still. I have a rhino, a rock nose, and a hyena. Excuse me. A hyena. So, yeah. Well, we got like 5 minutes till Starfall, unless it falls sooner. I'm not sure exactly what time it was, or it is, but I'm gonna loot the Starfall, go drop everything off, and then we'll go do some exploring and hopefully weapon repair, because I need to repair my shield and hopefully that sword. We'll actually go kill... How many arrows do I have? 170? We will go kill the... What's that thing called? The, Abyssal Remnant. We'll go kill that. Almost all the way down there, we have a friend's house where we could teleport there and then teleport back home. Because the thing I need Corrupted Stone for is the map room, and the map room allows you to teleport to obelisks you have attuned. That is the whole point of attuning the obelisks. I really, really want to get in touch with Needy and tell him and Guns about the stuff in this game that you can do and the stuff you're supposed to do. That way, they could play it again and it won't be just them wondering what is going on exactly and what they're supposed to be doing. Because I get why they stopped playing. I mean, you could kind of easily get lost in this game, and if you don't have a specific set of goals in a game, like it's saying to do things, then you may never really understand it. But I've played this game more than enough now to where I can tell Media, I can say, hey, you know, look at this. You go to this area. You talk to this wall. You interact with this wall. It'll talk to you. You go to this place. You see some ghosts. They kind of lead you to lead you to places, and you know when you and Guns feel like you're good, you know, and getting tier 2 set religion is the best one because you know tell them you know it really doesn't really start getting good until you hit about level 20. And then you really start being able to do things, start being able to take on harder things and stuff like that. Because, as you see, this is all the stuff I have unlocked. And Cartographer, you have to learn that from a guy. And the Reptile Leather you have to get from the Abyssal Remnant. You have to get that there. Dredger, you get from the Abyssal Remnant. I have Set religion somewhere. It is. Priest of Set, that's the one that gives you snake arrows, and you have to be level 20 for that. And the snake arrows, I haven't used them yet, but there's orbs that have like poison gas in them, and there's other orbs too that you could throw, and then there's poison arrows that do the exact same thing as the orb. They poison an area, but these arrows, you hit somebody and they stack poison on them, so you could repeatedly stack poison and do a lot of damage. And that's how I kill like every boss that I've killed, which is the Abyssal Remnant and the Albino Bat. I've also killed some king creatures. King creatures are no longer boss creatures, but they're the giant epic versions of them. I've killed them with poison arrows. You get to a place where they can't reach you, and you could shoot. The Abyssal Remnant and the Bat both have an area where they just can't. And the Bat is basically locked. It is. The Bat essentially locks himself behind a gate. As for the Abyssal Remnant, essentially you're just far enough away that he doesn't target you. And he just... Again with you? Okay, I've definitely got to not fight anything on my way home. I am over encumbered, but unlike Dark Souls, you don't lose your dodge ability while you are over encumbered. You do, however, move incredibly slow. Swimming speed is not reduced. I do think maybe climbing speed is reduced, or the stamina cost is increased. But, like, everything I'm getting is worth it. Oh, so I can't see that one because I didn't, like, see it hit the ground. So... But every weapon has a light attack combination and a heavy one. And you saw the trail. The heavy one almost always applies a... Oops. Applies a certain effect based on what weapon it is. Daggers bleed. Axes sunder and bleed. Swords tend to cripple and sometimes sunder. Sunder basically just lowers your damage resistance given by your armor. Hi. What's all that? didn't expect you to come up here bearing 5 tons of food. Where am I? Okay, I need to turn this way. Myself. Okay. The area I live in is actually extremely dangerous. I will show you why as soon as I dump inventory. As long as it doesn't attack me. Yes. My house. Temporary house. I want to build over on the more western edge of the map. But I'm basically waiting for daylight to do that. That's it. You're gone. Out. This is tier 3 Aquilian stuff. Aquilonian. I really like how it looks. So, yeah, that's that. I turn all of my meat into jerky. Because, well, yes, it lasts longer. That is one of my clanmates. He has been offline for 2 days. But it doesn't matter. I control everything because I am the amazing Tata Kitty. And boom, Aquilian stuff. A harp? Shaped wood? That'd be cool. You can build the normal stuff in this too. So... oh, I can't just pick it up. Darn. Maybe because I'm not clan leader. That's clan leader. That's clan leader Tata Kitty. On the ground. Why did her... why is her head moving? That's so weird. Why does my FPS look like total crap? Okay. Because of this event and the fact that there is crap tons of iron around me, I have crap tons of iron. In fact, I now have over 1,500 iron itself, or iron ore, and I have a plethora of iron. I am making a large amount of steel. There's a lot of iron and stone around me. I'll show you as soon as I can finish putting things away. My blacksmithing is full of upgrade equipment and all that phantasmal stuff. I don't really need tar or any of that because this makes tar and I had so much of it. And you can hear my pig out there slomping around. Oh hey, I can move normally, yay. Okay, let's finish putting things away where they actually belong. Because been doing a good job of that so far. Don't need bark. I can get that whenever I want. That goes in there. White dye. That can go in there. Because there already was a stack of that in there. That can go ahead and go in there. Blood. Okay. Twine that. This one has become a catch-all. Anything that I can't fit anywhere else has just begun going in there. Stone stuff goes in the stone chest. That, and that go in here. Craft 4 more of those, and I will have a total of 100, so I will only need 100 more. $100 more corrupted stone to make my map room. Okay. Prepare those. Prepare that. See, this is my reptile hide. Medium chest padding, leather. I really not have any leather in it. I mean, I have tons of leather. As you can see, I have plenty of leather. Medium chest padding. Go ahead and craft the rest of the reptilian armor. That reptilian armor actually looks pretty cool. So it's definitely not something to like, ooh, but it looks cool. Craft that. And craft that. I have the rest of the reptilian armor in this chest. It's heavy-ish. It's light. It's medium armor, so it's. How long do you have? Go back in there. See, now that's a cool way to do the hair. See how it's like draped in pieces of leather? Yeah, see, it looks pretty cool. But, like I said, the bad thing is I mean, I am so heavy with this on that I can carry, like, almost nothing. I named my pig Bertha after their first fight. I figured that was a good enough name. Hold on, let me... No, not... Oh, G. See, my encumbrance is, like, nothing. But I'm trying to get this up. Like I said, I want Nimble Tumbler. But, I mean, I guess putting in my encumbrance... There is my rock nose, there is my rhino, there is my hyena. Did it not sound like there was something out here? You can't hear it because it's in my headphones. Huh? Why there what? Because I needed to reactivate things. The Aquilon stuff is, like, super awesome. Aquilonian stuff is super awesome. How do you repair? Thick leather. See, this weight problem is the reason I was wearing the lighter stuff. This heavy lizard armor, where it's amazing, it just it's so heavy. Alright, let's do this. Bow. Looks kind of normal. The daggers. They look like they're made of, like, blue steel with gold. The warhammer. That looks like something straight out of another video game. The mace. That is the shield. It's not blue, but it looks cool. The pike. Oops. I'm still wearing that really heavy helmet. How much damage does the Aquilon longsword do? Because this one does 26. But it's upgraded with a weapon damage mod, which I will be putting on this one anyways, so... My steel pick is actually almost broken, that's bad. Because I'm only level 25. 15. With the upgrade, 21. 292. Thick leather. Yeah, I know. Thick leather. $292 compared to $326. So it's marginally better. marginally small margin, mind you, but still a margin. That is another thing you get from the Abyssal Remnant. You get the ability to make... Gosh darn it, I missed this. You make that weapon. That sword. It's a good sword. It's not the greatest sword on earth, but it's a good sword. I have this exceptional iron mace, which I don't need anymore, but whatever. I have 2 skeleton keys that I can't use until I'm level 60. But let's make some furniture. I really want to see over encumbered. Ooh, shaped wood and silk. Shaped wood? No, shaped wood. And silk is it in here? Yes, it is. Because some armors require silk. That's why silk was in the armor table. Okay, so that harp. Totally gonna make a harp. Harp, yes, harp. That's cool. It actually makes, like, music. No, why did you turn? I don't want to use stone. Don't you realize how expensive stone is? To be fair, some of you are probably like, well, iron's more expensive. Well, you know, yeah. But, I mean, look how much iron ore I have, and I have like 400 iron in there, and I'm making more, like, I'm making another 100. Hmm? Oh. So, I mean, yeah. Come on. Okay. Any more people in the server? I have to hit level... What do I gotta do to get that, actually? Aquilian Mason level 30. Yeah, level 30 is when I get Master Mason, which is when it'll unlock Aquilian Mason for me. Aquilonian. Sorry. The Falcata is actually a pretty cool weapon. Like, it's a better version of the Cutlass. Like, it does more damage, and that's it. It does damage. It's better. It's better. It's so much better, but all it does is more damage. No, the more damage is actually, like, worth it. And see, this guy, this rock nose is making me more iron. Iron. Yeah, we're gonna go kill that giant thing, Bob of Doom. I need to actually repair my bow first, because it's probably going to break in the middle of that fight, which would be very, very bad. That guy in the corner, not only is he the newest member of my clan, he is also repair. Need more branch. More repair. I picked up this hardened steel sword somewhere, and I can't upgrade or repair it yet. That's why I haven't used it. Actually, can I repair it? Ooh. Because that does substantially more damage than even that does. Hardened steel sword. 26 to 39. And it's one-handed! Yes! Better sword for the win! Let me pick up some more food real quick. I like having that maxed out. Ugh. 27. Piggy! Only bad thing about the pets, sometimes they get in the way. That, right there, that guy, see him? I missed. That one, I feel like that one should have hit. Really? Hey. Get hit by my arrows! That's it, fine. Maximum effort. Urgh. Stamina, and fight. And nothing I want. Fire arrows are terrible. In this game. I don't know why. Like, there's grease orbs that you throw and they spread a flammable thing on the ground, or at least I thought they did. Yeah, I believe like the grease orb in the description talks about being able to catch fire. Something. I did it once, and I shot an arrow, and I hit like right in the center of where the thing was, and nothing happened. I was like, "Are you kidding me?" So grease orbs and fire arrows don't mix, apparently. I hope it's not lagging too bad on your end. I can't really tell. This is the river by my house. This is the end of the river by my house. Where I hate when that happens. There's a ghost that if you watch, there's the guy swimming. Bing! There's a guy. Aims. Fires. The guy gets hit and dies. Don't know exactly why. Like, there's a chest here. That's why. It rose. That was cool. It rose up out of the ground. Granted, that chest didn't really have anything in it. I mean, razor arrows. I thought razor arrows. Lacerating arrows, maybe. No, that's not what they are at all. They don't do that. They're just arrows. Because I thought, oh, it would be great to have razor arrows and my snake arrows and get in range, out of range, and stack up the, alternate between firing them every, 2 or 3 shots, alternate back and forth, and stack up bleed and poison, because they're both super overpowered. But no, razor arrows don't make the enemy bleed, they just say razor arrows for no real reason. The description of them is even bad. Arrows with sharpened steel heads. There are steel arrows, and hardened steel arrows, and star metal arrows. They're all made out of steel, sort of. Star metal's different, I haven't gotten to making those yet, but still. I have star metal bars, yes, but I got them from this event. Bleh. Scorpion. Scorpions in this game go underground like they do in Fallout, but they don't hide for as long as they do in Fallout. Thank God. Because the ones in Fallout, I utterly despise. I can show you a king creature on our way to fighting the Abyssal Remnant, which I think would be kind of cool for you to see what they really look like. He's going to be right up here. I actually built where I built because I figured not many people would build there. And it turns out that I have people that built near me. So, yeah. It sucks. Uh-oh. That's weird. That was a lot of lag. Alright. That is just a shrine place to one of the many gods, where you can learn the religion, which I already did. There he is. Rhino. As far as I know, there is a king of every type of creature. The Elk King is just a caribou. I am not running any mods, by the by. The server doesn't have mods, so yeah, none of that. Probably gonna see some spiders as we run through here. So if you have arachnophobia, suck it up, Buttercup. because there ain't nothing I can do about it. I've been in the city, I'm not going back in the city unless I have to, and right now I don't have to. It looks like my mic is getting unplugged. Spider stays for ridiculously long in this game, I don't know why. And there's one behind me. I think I heard it. Okay. If I turn this way, I can pretty much go straight south and go to my friend's place and teleport where I want, the rest of the way where I want to go, so I don't have to try and climb everything. Oh, my head itches for no reason. This is the first time I've worn my headset in a really long time. That's probably the reason. Highness. Fast, and they chase ridiculously far. My friend also has a KO'd person near their place for some reason. They told me I don't know why, but I'm assuming it's a friend or something. By KO'd person, I mean not online player. Actually, like, I saw it, I'm like, dude, why do you have a... The person isn't wearing any, like, armor, so they're technically nude. Why do you have a random passed out naked lady at your base? Like, just outside your wall. I gave her some booze and she just passed out there. That was their response. I mean, was not expecting that one when I asked. I was expecting like, oh, that's my alt or something, but not. Not a pun about that. Part of the reason I changed the nudity settings is because of this person's face that I'm talking about. When I get there, you'll understand. Well, you won't, because I changed the nudity setting, but you should. Why does it look like the shadows are farther ahead on that than they are on my screen? Gator, baby! I don't think I could pick you up at the moment. I think I'd become over-encumbered, and then I wouldn't be able to run and do what I need to do to kill things I need to kill. Oh, crap. This is, no. Bad place to be. I turned everything to low, so it would hopefully stop lagging as much as it looks like it is. I'm not putting it in low in laptop mode. I have a powerful enough PC to handle this. Honestly, the only thing that's lagging as bad as is because it's on a server. But, like... Oh, hey, my friend's actually here. No, I did not shift tab. Where am I? Am I close? Yes. See, the passed out person still there. And off to nudity. They are wearing clothes. And teleport. Why is my bitrate so low? Why was my bitrate so high? I am gaining corruption because I am standing on top of this thing. Whee! I have to be super careful when doing that because I have died plenty of times by falling off of stuff. Ow. Okay. You. And there you go. Let's go, medicine woman. Yeah, come on. See, grease orb. Eee. Filled with a greasy substance. Why aren't you on your computer? I'm not allowed. So go ahead and eat a pork dinner and drink some aloe extract. I don't need to read any of the books or anything down here, and you can't even understand the one thing. And I did this in in single player, and there were no Komodos in here. And on this server there are Komodos, and it spooked the crap out of me. I went exploring an area. I'm like, oh, I'm just gonna check everything out, see what's over here, see if I can't find any chests or anything. But what do I see? Komodos all over the place. Do I have to shoot these things? Yes. Why can't I just pick up the arrows? There's like 30 arrows right there. Not that I really need them, but... I know I hit that. one on the left does this one, the one on the right does the next one. The one on the right is what activates this one, so no matter what, you have to hit both of them. Unless you're like me and you're on a server and you hit them, and then you go back later and they will still be activated. I don't know how long they stay activated, but they stay activated. And then in this room, around to this left side over here, there's a chest with some random loot in it. Ooh, a Abyssal Violet die. I don't really need any of that, but I'll take it, whatever. There's nothing else in here. That you do not want to go into. As far as I know, there's nothing in there, and it kills you slowly. Very slowly, actually. What was that? Come on. By the way, daggers are fast enough to essentially perma-stagger enemies. Unless you let them get into one of their heavy attacks. Like I said, being as daggers bleed, they become see, these doors do nothing. Yeah, being as daggers cause bleed, they quickly become super duper deadly. Like, these enemies are kind of weak, but these daggers aren't like the strongest. But these daggers definitely aren't. Like, that's just the bleed stacked up as high as I can get it in one combo. Killing him essentially as fast as another combo would have. So okay, this one is a little bit tricky because of where the things are located. But there's a spot right here where you can stand. And you can hit that button. And then you make sure you get out of first-person view. Get out of first-person view. Actually, I'm probably going to need to be in first-person view for this. Okay, now I switch back to my snake arrows, and you will see how those work. Now, mind you, you can fight this person not this way. You can fight them however you want, but this is the way I found that is easiest to do it. He's jealous of the kitten being adorable and him being annoying. No, you can't double stack the poison. That was because I waited too long to keep it stacked. After we kill this guy, I'll go ahead and stop streaming for the day. It'll be an hour and a half, roughly. So... you got to see what this Halloween event is all about, and you got to see the cheesiest way in the world to kill the Abyssal Remnant. This is... like I said, this is how I kill this is how I killed the bat, this is how I've killed the giant rock nose king. It's how I kill enemies in a large camp when I get ready to go in. And yeah, I'm blazing through these arrows, but honestly, it doesn't even matter. But yeah, okay, here, let me show you the raising arrows. It's not stacking bleed, they're... they were literally just dealing damage. You have learned new recipes. No, I didn't, because I already knew them, technically. This is the exit you're, like, supposed to take, but... when I did in single player, my guy died, like, instantly. So I just go out this way. It's more work, but you get to hear all of his crappy dialogue again in reverse time, which doesn't make much sense. His dialogue's not crappy. I just because the first, like, 3 times I tried to fight him, I got murdered, like, within seconds, because I tried to do melee, and I didn't know his attacks. So, oh hey look, there's a book here. So basically what that thing is telling you is that whoever came here before you, the ghost you're seeing, they and there's some loot in some of these areas, like down here there's a chest, but I really have no reason to grab it. At this point I've looted it like 5 or 6 times. Reading that tells you nothing. Funny thing is, I've never heard her say "who comes" until I was leaving one time and I heard her say that. I was like, oh, I've never heard that dialogue normally. That's interesting. Like I said, the ghosts are teachers or Harlot's Journal, page 3. If any one of you have spears, because I really don't want to hit him back with the spear again. It happened yesterday. I got hit right in the spine with one of their flippin' throwing spears. Yeah, in the spine. Surprisingly, it didn't cripple me. But yeah, it was like perfectly in the center of my back. We're just gonna go ahead and teleport back before I kill the stream. Let's grab some of them. Fishies! Give me a fish. Can't catch fish that way. I like the dynamic difference in swimming, like if you're underwater or above. How the swimming animation changes. Some games just kind of have the same swimming animation no matter what, but I think Skyrim, Bethesda games in general, Grand Theft Auto have the alternate swimming animations. Then again, I'm surprised in this game you're not just kind of flailing around in the water trying to move. That would be hilarious to me. Because, you know, you're Exiles. Like, was swimming really a thing back then? Like, I feel like, you know, Exiles would have mostly just tried to avoid water. Really swam anywhere. Friend's house. We're gonna here. That is, and it's actually probably closest I'm gonna get to my new house once I start building that. But that I've gotta find a red front for, and I've gotta figure out how to do, like, I gotta build it in different colors. I can't build it all in one. Yeah, see, my house is right there. So I just gotta not completely jump off the cliff. But yeah, just do that and I'm home. Alright, that is an hour and a half. That is more than I've streamed in the past, like, 6 months combined. So, you're welcome. Thank you. And I will see you guys next time. This video will end up on YouTube. So, if you didn't see it here, you could see it there. Or if you're seeing it there, thanks for watching my YouTube, because I, like, don't even post to that either. But I plan to start soon. I just need a new screen. Because like I said, where you guys see the cup on my actual screen that I'm playing Conan on, I can't see that bottom right hand corner at all. It is bigger around than a pop can now. Like, it is as big around as a pop can, a soda can, whatever you want to call it. A 12-ounce can of Coca-Cola is the exact same size in the bottom right corner that I'm missing. So, yeah, that's what I'm dealing with. That's why I haven't been on League and stuff like that, and that's part of the reason I haven't been streaming, because I've been dealing with this for like a month now. So my other screen just kind of decided to die. But yeah, Thanks for coming. See you next time.